Hey guys. Well. So, Jack El Gato Catterall beats Rougarou, Regis Prograis, in an unanimous point decision. The knockdowns were in the building. So I predicted a Jack Catterall unanimous decision. Stand by.
Chickity check. We not take back no check. You pep talk. Chickity check. Hey girl, let's leave the shot.
I knew this style was going to be all wrong for old Prograis because listen, I've been saying that Regis Prograis has been on the decline, on the slide for the last couple fights. Who did he fight? Was it Zaria? That was just not a good look. I think that was his homecoming in New Orleans. And then he fought Devin Haney. This is all being a new signing to Matchroom. Regis Prograis spent a lot of time inactive, bounced around PBC there. And, it just hasn't fared well for him, unfortunately. But he was a great fighter, two-time WBC super lightweight champ of the world, campeón del mundo. So, you gotta give him props. One of the hardest punchers in the 140-pound division at that time. And that time has come to an end. Like, I thought it was going to be boring styles. They're both counter punchers. Jack is a very slippery, slidey, elusive, goes down levels. When you try to punch him, he'll shrink down almost down to the canvas level. But in this fight, he was on the back foot. He ran. He didn't want nothing from Regis. I mean, if this is going to be a problem, Jack doesn't have fan-friendly style. Okay, we did have 2 knockdowns and we had a knockdown from Regis. But, I mean, Regis Prograis was an exciting fighter to watch, should I say. So Jack will spend his time on the back foot, bloody just backpedaling it. Basically, he's a runner, he's a track star in the boots. I mean, he could have been in the Olympics running the 100-meter sprint. He didn't want no parts of it. He nearly backpedaled out and left the booties. El Gato. Oh God. It's not, like I said, a fan-friendly style. I said this before the fight started to my group, and I said, the one thing about Jack Catterall, he actually has deceptive power. Yeah. I'm a bit nervous for him. I'm not going to even lie. Hopefully he's looking good, but I do think he's on the slide. But like I said, God, just slipped. Jack Catterall is very elusive, slippery, slidey. He doesn't throw no flush shots, man. I've seen him knock people down, as you've seen Josh Taylor. I've seen him do that. I think he's got not as much power as, not as much power as Regis. But I think maybe his record is a little bit shy of what he really is. But I mean, he's really slippery, hence why he's called the cat, isn't it? So, yeah. But I do get bored in a Catterall fight. I do. So I'm always usually entertained in a Regis fight. But the last couple of fights I ain't been of Regis. I'm like, what's happened to him? But yeah, should be a good one. It'd be good if Regis just comes out and goes bang, cracks Jack Catterall, lands him on the floor, round 1. Oh my God. I mean, that his record doesn't really reflect. He actually hits a tad bit harder than what his record actually shows. He's floored a good couple of people over his last 4 fights. He'd be flooring people. He's not a great finisher. So afterwards, anyway, the first 5 rounds, cagey as fuck. Oh, it's horrid. They're fencing with their jabs, Regis is out of range because he's got really short, stumpy arms. And then you've got El Gato, he's got the longer range. And, you know, they're both like cattle puncher to cattle puncher. You go, no, you go, no, you go. Senor El Gato carried on doing his pouring, and Regis was out of range. Regis doesn't know how to just, you know, cut the ring off. I mean, that's just a problem that he consistently has. And I just knew that Jack was going to basically just make him chase him. The level and the pace suited Jack until Regis said, do you know what? Forget all of this. I'm going to have to take one, at least coming in to break distance. And he did. And he put Jack Catterall flash knockdown. Yeah, well, it was the glove that skimmed, but it was off of a punch. It skimmed the canvas. The rules are the rules.
Oh, jab. Not going to give it knockdown.
First time Jack Catterall's been down in his professional career. First time he's been down as I was actually became aware. Even he's never been down in his amateur career. Oh, well. So that I had Regis up by the knockdown. I had Regis up probably by one round. One round, and that was in the 5th round. So yeah, it was pretty much even, and I was like, Jack Catterall, he likes to give us these indecisive, controversial wins. You know, we saw that coming off the back of the 2 Josh Taylor fights. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So, but then Jack came out round 6, 7, and he just adjusted, and then he put Regis on his ass round 9, twice, I think. Back to back in the same round. So that was a 10-7 round. Regis, the fight was going in, like Regis was in the fight now because he'd got that confidence of, you know, scoring a knockdown. But, you know, as Jack changed the tide, you saw Regis unravel. And I was like, oh, Regis is unraveling. He started to unravel. He started to flail shots. His footwork's horrible, abysmal. Hence why he threw shots and missed and ended up on the canvas, like tripping over his own feet, thrown out. I was like, yeah, Father Time's catching up. Timing, you're running out of steam, you're starting to gas out. And little do we know where this was going to go. But I wasn't shocked because I just feel like Devin Haney, since the Devin Haney fight, his chin checking is not passing the test. So by the time Jack caught him with, you know, this is southpaw to southpaw. I think he caught him with his backhand and just tapped Regis. There was a nice shot where Regis caught Jack, I think, with a right hook. And then Jack went to return fire. Regis ducked, came back up. And as he came back up, but then Jack swung again, and then Jack caught him with, I think, maybe the left hook. Or it was epic. That was quite some epic kind of choreography that I saw there. It was okay. The first 5 rounds, horrid, a snooze fest. But the second half of the fight, I totally enjoyed it. As I said, Prograis was on the canvas. The judges, in the end, he rolled his ankle. He dislocated his ankle. He's a warrior, because I don't know how.
Tremendous response. After Paul landed heavily himself. 6, 7, 8. Just over 40 seconds to go in the round. The crowd on their feet now. This could be a huge moment.
He got up to fight in the 11th and the 12th. He couldn't put any weight on it. I was like, what's happened? And little do we know, he rolled his ankle, so he dislocated his ankle, and he said his knee went. And I was like, yeah, this is at the end of the fight, Father Time, but respect to him for continuing. Like, you know, Ben Whittaker, you need to take a leaf out of these real lions, these real warriors books. This just made me think, yeah, Ben Whittaker, get out the Buddhism. This is what boxing is really about. Like, warriors going out on shields and stuff, fighting on broken ankles, dislocated ankles, knees that have shifted out of place and socket. Come on, Ben. Anyway. The judges had it really wide scorecards. I think some people only allowing Regis to win two rounds and another judge 3 rounds. I mean, I wouldn't have had it maybe of that wide. I could have said 8-4. I could have said 8-4. But, yeah, it sounds like Regis Prograis is definitely going to retire. He said, it's time to hand it over to the young'uns, which it is. He's been a great sport in the sport, and I wish him the best.
To be honest, I fought the best of them so far. I think Jack is probably the top I fought, so he definitely deserves the world title next. Give this man a round of applause. Hope Eddie Hearn, Sam Jones do the right thing. Give him a world title. He definitely deserves it. Just like he said, I had my time in the sun, and it's time to turn over him. Good job, Jack. And you was fucking really good, bro. Really, I fought the best of them. You was the best so far, and I'll give you tips. I'll talk to you about things later.
And Jack Catterall, let's see if you get Teofimo Lopez. I mean, I'm neutral on Jack Catterall. I think he spent way too much time chasing 2 years of his life, that stupid Josh Taylor rematch, and knew there wasn't going to be any belts. It's just wasted. He was 29 when that happened, and then he was, by the time you look, 28. He was 31. It's just like, yeah, mate, you wasted. Like, you come in, like, it's prime. You're smaller weight. You've been leaving your prime in the next 4 years, 3 years, And you took out 2 years wasted on Josh Taylor, who has accomplished, who is a four belt undisputed, an undisputed super lightweight in the 4 belt era. You're not even a title holder yet, so yeah, this was for an interim. I'll see where it goes. I'm not the biggest, like I said, I'm not a fan of Jack's style. I appreciate what he does, but I'm not going along with, Regis Prograis. This was the best fighter I've ever fought. No, he's not. Devin Haney is better than Jack Catterall. And I mean, unfortunately, Jack Catterall's going to be one of them, I believe, one of them quite beatable champs. But congratulations to Jack El Gato Catterall, winning a unanimous points decision against Regis Prograis. Yeah, commiserations, Regis, and we'll keep an update, Salute to you, sir. See what you do, what your next move is. Anyway, I'm gone. Hey girl, it's Leah the Shamrep nonetheless. Come box with Shan. Gyan.
To be honest, I fought the best of them so far. I think Jack is probably the top I fought, so he definitely deserves the world title next. Give this man a round of applause. Hope Eddie Hearn, Sam Jones do the right thing. Give him a world title. He definitely deserves it. Just like he said, I had my time in the sun, and it's time to turn over him. Good job, Jack. And you was fucking really good, bro. Really, I fought the best of them. You was the best so far.
The multiple knockdowns were in the building. I mean, maybe we're going to see a warrior leave the building. But then we might, get another champ from the UK in the building. Can!